So you're thinking about moving to Riverside? Of course you are. When people think Riverside, they think of charm, they think of landscape, they think of space, they think of affordability. But today's video, I'm gonna break down a few of the challenges that you will face living in Riverside. So before you pack up all your stuff, watch this video because I'm gonna break it down from the hot summers to the traffic, everything you need to know in between. So let's get into this video. So this is your first time to my channel. Every single week I drop videos about living in Riverside, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell button so you don't miss any of the videos I drop every single week about living in Riverside. Like I said, my name is Adam and this is my channel, Living in Riverside. I get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single week. It doesn't matter if you're thinking about moving here in 9 days, 90 days, or even 9 months. In the description below, you can hop on my calendar. I'd love to jump on a call with you to talk about your move to Riverside and making it as smooth as possible. So like I said, today's video, we're gonna talk about 5 things that people don't talk about when moving to Riverside that definitely is gonna affect you when you live out here. The number one thing is cost of living. It has gone up out here. When I started doing real estate back in 2016, I was able to find almost any house in an area under $250,000. It was kind of the sweet spot that a lot of people just didn't know about was Riverside. You know, it's funny when COVID hit and all these people started realizing that they could sell their house in Long Beach, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and buy a 5-bedroom, 3-bath pool home out here for the same price, then that's why we saw a massive people. Well, supply and demand. So houses, you know, before 2020 that I used to sell up in Orange Crest or other areas would be $475,000. We now are seeing those houses go all the way up to like $775,000. So the cost of housing out here has extremely gone up, and that has definitely slowed the fact of people moving out here. Are you still able to find a decent home? Yes, we are still way cheaper than you're gonna see in Corona, Norco, Chino Hills, any of those areas. If you wanna know more about the zip codes and what zip code might fit best for you, I'm gonna put my video up here so you can see that. You can figure out which zip code fits what your price point. But definitely before 2020, Riverside was a hidden gem when it came to home pricing. And yes, we are still a lot cheaper than everyone else, but it's a lot higher than it used to be. The second thing is going to be the weather. It gets hot out here. Every house you have, you're gonna run the AC through the summer. We do see weeks of about 100 degrees. Our max out is roughly like 105. We don't see the weather like they see in the desert of 120, but we do have weeks of over 100. And you might actually even see, like we're in October right now, we've actually still had a few days last week at 95. So it does happen. The one nice thing, if you pick certain parts of Riverside, like Mission Grove, Canyon Crest, and Orange Crest, because they're up on the hill. In the summertime, it cools down at night and a nice breeze always cuts through in the middle of the night, in the afternoon and the evening. So it does get hot. Be prepared for the hot weather. But you know, at the end of the day, it's only a few months. And I'll tell you what, the springs out here are amazing. The winter's not that bad. And so the weather just gets hot during the summer, so just be prepared for that. The next thing you gotta think about is the nightlife. At the end of the day, there's things to do in Riverside, but they're not that much things to do in Riverside. Obviously, if you're coming from LA and Orange County and you're coming out here thinking that the nightlife is gonna be like you see out there, it's just not like that. Luckily for us, it's not that far of a drive to get out there, but just be prepared that if you're living the nightlife of going out every single night, going to different restaurants, going to different clubs, going to different theaters, things like that, or concerts, just be prepared that we just don't have a lot of that out here in Riverside. Not saying that we don't have some cool places to go to, it's just a little bit limited, so just be prepared. If you're living that lifestyle out in Orange County and LA, Riverside might not be the best place for you. Another thing we never talk about is traffic. And obviously traffic has gotten a lot worse since when I was a kid here, but just be prepared. If you're going from the 215 to the 91 interchange, that is always traffic. There's always traffic. The 91, there's always traffic. The biggest thing too is knowing what area of Riverside you're gonna move at. If you live up in the Orange Crest area, you do have to come up Van Buren or you do have to come up Alessandro. Be prepared. If you come at the wrong time, there is gonna be traffic. Each one of those are only 2 to 3 lane highways. And so it does take time, so you need to be prepared for those things. Same thing about going, leaving for work in the morning. Certain areas are going to have traffic in the morning, and so it's something that you have to think about. So when picking a home that you're looking for, if you're working in Orange County and you don't want another 30 minutes commute going off of Van Buren, maybe Orange Crest is not the place for you to be, and then you're gonna wanna go off in the Los Sierra Heights area. The next topic you're gonna wanna look at, so we have cost of living, we have weather, we have traffic, we have nightlife, and the last thing we're gonna talk about is the job market. We have plenty of jobs there. If we notice our unemployment rate hasn't moved a lot, we always have good jobs out here. But if you're looking more in that tech space and something like that, we just don't have a lot of that stuff out there. So before you make the move out here, just make sure that whatever job you are looking for or whatever job that you have, that Riverside fits those needs. And obviously everyone is going to be different when it comes to those things. So just kind of keep an eye out there. But like I said, those are the 5 things that I think about when the challenges of moving to Riverside. Trust me, sometimes the summer, I'm tired of the heat. Sometimes with traffic, I'm tired of sitting in the traffic. Sometimes with high cost of living, some of the houses that I'm even seeing right now sell for certain prices, I'm pretty shocked. And sadly, I don't see housing prices go that down as much as people think they're going to. And then the other thing is, obviously I'm in real estate and this area has always been good to me, but I do know of some people that have struggled in the tech space and things like that are more out in the Orange County, LA area, struggle to find local work here. And luckily for most people, that used to be a bigger problem before people started working mobily, but it is an issue that you need to think about. So like I said, it doesn't matter if you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months. Please hit the link below to set up a call to help you talk to me about maybe Riverside is best for you and maybe it's not. But either way, I can give you my honest opinion and see how making the move here, if that works for you, as smooth as possible. So I'm looking forward to your call. Like I said, make sure also you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. That really helps me out.